Hi, this is Rich Fisher from fishforscores.com, and we're coming to you from Fish for Scores Studios, also known as the Steinert Library. And it's a very exciting week here at Steinert High School with the Spartans going after their first ever Central Jersey Group 3 football championship. And we're here today. We're going to do a little bit of a roundtable with Coach Caruso and the four captains. And to my left, we have linebacker Alex Vez. We have receiver cornerback Jordan Dunn. We have Coach Caruso. We have Tyler Zandamanego. I screwed his name up. And we have quarterback Adam Reese. So we're going to do a little Q&A with the boys. And Dan, let's just start with you. Talk about what these four guys have meant to your cause this year and what they've done for you.
We honestly did things a little differently this year with as far as captains go. We usually let the kids pick them, but this year we felt we needed leadership right away, and we started our off-season program earlier last year. We started our off-season program actually the day after Thanksgiving. Kind of left a sour taste in our mouth, and we felt that we need leadership right away. So in January we picked captains, and we picked three captains. We picked Adam, Tyler, and Alex to be our all-season leadership. And then what we did is we told the rest of the guys that they were going to have the opportunity to vote on another captain. And through hard work and winning over his peers and certainly by his leadership skills, the kids in a landslide picked Jordan to be our fourth captain at the conclusion of camp. And these guys really have been the heart and soul of this team, and they've been great captains. They're hard workers. They're all play a very key role on our football team. They're not, to be quite honest, all of them aren't the most vocal of guys. They're not, but they all bring different leadership qualities. We have our vocal leaders. We have our guys who are just, a guy like Svez doesn't say much, but he's a guy that just goes out and does it. Tyler's a guy that tends to be more vocal. Adam's a guy that tends to be more vocal. These two guys lead more by example. So you need that healthy mix as far as captains go.
All right, before we get to the captains, you received a little letter today from quite a distinguished alumni, Supreme Court Justice Sam Alito. What does that mean to you and the boys?
It was very cool. Mrs. Mattis actually brought it down to me and showed it to me, and I was surprised. I mean, you sent me a message to check the site, and I went on afterwards and checked it. It was, it's cool to see people, that high up, in that position, that they don't really forget their roots. They remember where they come from, and look back on little Steinert High School from now and again and see what's going on. And that was big. That was impressive and honestly a cool thing to read. So.
Well, just to tell the boys now that you have a Supreme Court justice rooting for you, if you lose, you get thrown in the federal penitentiary and throw away the key. All right, let's start with you guys. We'll start with Adam and work our way to the left. And just each one of you, just tell us, what has this week been like for you guys? I mean, the excitement in the school, you're coming off the Hamilton win, you're going for a state title. Has it been a week like no other these first couple days?
No, I mean, this week is just something else. Just during school, it's so hard to concentrate. Even though we gotta stay up on our studies, it's just the atmosphere in school. Kids coming up to you saying good luck, and all these people that you never even knew who you were, just coming up to you. Even like walking on the street, it'd be like somebody coming up to you and be like, "Oh, hey, you're so and so," and I mean, it's just awesome. The atmosphere. I know on Saturday, I know it's gonna be awesome playing at Rutgers, and this feeling is. I don't even think I've actually had the fullest experience of it yet. It hasn't really fully hit me yet.
Tyler?
I mean, it's pretty cool. We try to keep it like it's any other week, but we all know that state championship, it's not like any other week. So we've been trying to just keep everyone focused like usual and just practicing hard. So.
How about you, Mr. Dunn?
No, just pretty much what Ty and Adam said. We just try to stay focused and keep doing what we've been doing all season long to be successful on Saturday.
And Alex, we're happy to say, Alex, you have the Phillies baseball shirt on. We're all Phillies fans here, Fish for Scores.
I mean, we try to keep it the same like these guys said, but it's really a different week, and a lot of people in school have been talking about it, and I think it's going to be very exciting to play for a state championship at Rutgers.
Adam, let me ask you something. The West Windsor South game, it's a bad memory. It's one you pushed away, but you had a tough game that game, and now you're playing like no one's ever seen you play before. What did you do to put that game behind you and just move forward like you've done?
I don't know. I think that was like really helped us going into the playoffs. I mean, last year it helped us get into the playoffs, and this year I feel that it also had that same kind of thing. Even though we kind of were almost already in, but I mean, that loss kind of really set a fire under us that like we really got to step it up. Teams are going to get better, and the game's going to get a lot more exciting, a lot harder. And I feel that all of us, including me, we all had to step up our game and just be pinpoint with everything.
All right. And when we go back to the beginning of the season, it's hard to believe at this point now. We were worried about you guys maybe going 0-2 for the third straight year. You lost that first game to Nottingham on the messed up extra point. And Tyler, I know you were a part of that, which it was really nobody's fault and everybody's fault on that. But just Tyler, how did you guys come back? What did you do to gather yourselves and come back from that game and go on that winning streak?
Well, last year we remember Freehold Borough lost their first game and went on to win 11 straight to win a state championship, and that was what we were preaching to the guys, that hey, we just got to get refocused. We could get done. We got the talent, so.
All right. Now let's go to Alex and Jordan, and let me ask you guys, both of you, when did you start to think? At what point of the season did you start to think we really do have a shot at getting to the state final? Was there any one turning point, or?
We actually thought, like, right after we lost against Middletown South last year on a bus ride back to school, we were like, since we have one more game, now it's the Thanksgiving game, we were like, we have to start focusing and, like, start getting better towards next year so we can win a state championship and make history.
Is that it, Alex? Is the last year was the turning point, really?
I think so. But I think during this season, it was around probably Notre Dame, and we got a couple wake-up calls before that.
Yeah, the Notre Dame game was pretty big because at that point everybody was thinking, well, you know, they're down, but they're going to want revenge from last year. Did you guys come out of that game with even a higher level of confidence, you think?
I think so.
Yeah. All right. Now, I guess moving to the task at hand, Dan, what do we know about Neptune so far?
I mean, they're a good team. They fly to the football. They're a fast team. Their quarterback is what makes their offense goes. He is danger while running the option. They run a lot of very disciplined veer. He's also a danger throwing the ball too, and he's made plays. The guy's made plays all year. A couple very good running backs as well. Tough kids. They're not overly big. They're not going to overpower you, but man, they're going to get after it every single play, and they're going to fly to the football. And defensively, they're going to bring at least 5 every play.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when they get backed up too, their answer is to bring the house.
Is this the most speed you've seen this year, do you think?
I would say probably overall. I mean, I don't think they have anybody that's faster than the players from Woodbridge. I would say overall, I think their linemen are faster than Woodbridge. I think their quarterback is faster than the young man from Woodbridge. But I would say skill-wise, I mean, there's not many people in the state faster than a kid like Cody Salazar.
That's true.
So I think it's comparable.
Yeah, okay. Well, Adam and Jordan, or Jordan and Alex, I'm sorry. Sorry, Ken. They still do present some speed. How do you guys feel because of how you played against Woodbridge that you were able to handle this type of attack now?
I think we can. We just got to be disciplined and give them cushion wherever they're going. Because last game I gave a little bit, not enough cushion, and then he got past me.
I think if we stick to our assignments, that we'll be able to beat these guys.
That's the key, just discipline. Yeah. And Adam and Tyler, have you guys reached the point now where you're intimidated by no team? You just feel like teams have to beat us, we don't have to beat them, type of thing.
Yeah, that's kind of there, but we always got to go out, and I mean, there's teams out there that, I mean, Neptune's good, and we know we got a challenge, but we're ready for that challenge. We're ready to step up to that and compete. I mean, our offense is really clicking right now, and we know it, and I'm sure they know that, but we just got to keep it to click. I mean, keep that chemistry and keep rolling.
Ty?
Yeah, I think definitely we could. Our offense puts up points with any team, so if our defense keeps just a couple stops, I think we'll be able to just score a lot, hopefully.
Yeah. All right, I know you guys got places to go. I got 2 more questions for all 5 of you, and I'll ask the first one. Start with you, Adam, and go left. The biggest moment of the season for you so far, up until this weekend?
That's hard to say because there's been so many special moments for me. But I would have to say it's kind of like a tie between the Wall game and the Woodbridge game. Just that feeling at the end of the game is, I mean, it's just really like I don't know. There's that feeling. It's something other than anything I've ever felt in the world, and it's just awesome. That
I get the feeling we're going to get that from all of you, really.
Yeah, definitely the Wall and the Woodbridge game, and even the West game. It's just we played so well and just making history. I'm still speechless. I don't even know like how to explain it. So those two games.
Dan, do you have any highlight or?
I mean, obviously the Wall and Woodbridge game are big ones too, but there's a couple others. After coming out and not playing well against Nottingham, and then coming out and really not playing a good first half against RV, and then coming out and playing a very good second half against Rancocas Valley and winning that game. I think that was kind of the turning point of our season. Really was.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a highlight for me.
All right, we'll change it up for you two guys. One of these guys mentioned the Hamilton game. That was a game that you guys could have mailed it in and concentrated on this week, and because you won the way you did, how much is that carrying over into this week?
A lot, especially as being seniors. Us winning on Thanksgiving means everything to us.
I think it was an important win, and we needed to beat West.
And,
Continue that rivalry.
Coach actually said if you lost, you would have, you might have lost your momentum going into this game. How important was it to keep that momentum going?
It's definitely important if we're playing good teams like Neptune and Woodbridge and Wall,
All right.
and we want to win a state championship.
All right, and the final question, we'll start with Alex and go right. What are you expecting from the school, the fans, the community? What do you expect to see up there in Piscataway on Saturday?
Just a lot of people supporting us and wishing the best for us.
Jordan?
Yeah, same. A lot of fans, and we're supposed to get a whiteout, so hopefully a lot of people go there.
A whiteout, not a greenout?
Whiteout.
All right, Dan, what do you think you'll see?
I mean, I think we're going to see a lot of the community come out. I know a lot of the guys from Nottingham and Hamilton are be coming out too. A lot of the other coaches in the county will be coming out. So I think it's just going to be a good community event, and just telling everybody, get there. 4:00 Saturday, be there.
Ty?
Like Coach said, just everyone, just hearing about everyone coming to the game. It's just that atmosphere already in school and everything. It's just great. All the support we're getting already. So.
Adam, I'll switch it up with you because I know you don't have anything new to say after that. Do you feel like you guys are carrying the torch for Mercer County a little bit, or?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we are the last team standing, and that's a good feeling actually. I mean, I know everybody's counting on us to pull through and win that game, and it kind of feels good to be the last team there, and everybody kind of supporting us, and the whole Mercer County's kind of around us right now, and I think that's kind of like a good thing. I mean, we have the spotlight on us, but I think we can take that pressure and pull through.
All right, fellas, we appreciate the time. On behalf of Fish for Scores and as a Steinert alum, I wish you all the luck.
Thank you very much.